Welcome, I'm Bev Adams. I own an independent paper crafting business showcasing products from Stampin' Up! I made this cute Halloween treat bag with products from Stampin' Up! I sell these products and also a few items to make crafting more convenient. I have the free detailed directions on my website. I also have links for the products that I used, and you'll be able to just click the links to be taken to my online store at Stampin' Up! You'll see where to find all of that at the end of this video, so don't worry about taking notes. It's time to put stamps, ink, and paper together. And I'm showing you these directions because this is one of the most popular projects I made that I posted to Pinterest. This was from way back 10 years ago in 2015. And people are always asking me about these doilies, where to get them. Unfortunately, they're not available anymore. They have retired long ago. But I made this one with current products from Stampin' Up! We used to carry these gusseted bags 10 years ago, but we don't now. I got these from Clear Bags, and they are food safe. So I am posting the website for those, but there it is for you. Some of my customers are not really into Halloween, so I'm also offering this fall version. I did not staple these, and I think I'm going to suggest that people do, so I'll show you how to do all of this today. I do have the directions for these treat bags, and you'll see the optional things that I use, but you can really decorate these any way you want. So for the basic bag, I have a piece of Designer Series paper. This is from the Spooky Sweet Designer Series paper, one of our online exclusives. And I have I've cut it to 3.5 by 11 and scored it at 1.5. I'm sorry, I've scored it from this side 1.5, 3.5, and then 1.5 on this side too. And so it just slips into the bag like that. I have not yet cut for those people that don't want to make the Halloween version. And so I'll show you how I do that now. Now this paper, you can see, has a direction to it, so I guess it needs to go that way so that these diagonal lines look about right. And if I'm making several of them, the easiest way to do it, and I'm going to keep them facing this way, so I will be cutting at the 3.5 this way. So I want to cut 1 inch off here, so it's by 11. And I want to score it at 1.5. And I'm scoring the whole sheet of cardstock of Designer Series paper, 1.5, 3.5, so that gives me my 2-inch bottom. And then 1.5, and if you go to the edge of this white, that is 1.5. And then cut it this way, the long way, at 3.5. And if you are wanting not Halloween paper, you probably don't want this side showing. So we're going to just cut a piece of 3.5. And I'm keeping that diagonal the same direction. And by 6. And these are those gusseted bags, again, clear bags. So you just need one of these. And I am going to make the Halloween version for you here, but if you were making this one, all you have to do, you are going to crease those. All you have to do is slip this in here, and then it will cover up all the Halloween because this will be not showing. So we're going to fold it at that 3.5 mark. And these cellophane bags have a seam on it. It's not really visible. And I'm going to put this in the back of the gusseting and slide that in. And I bought this giant bag of the shredded paper from Amazon. And I just put shredded paper, and I put light gray because I wanted to kind of go with my designer series paper. And this is probably more than you need. You're going to just stuff it in there and keep stuffing so that this gets flat. If you want to go ahead and stick this down, you could put a piece of tear-in tape on the back of that. So you want it to go to the back. Let me shove that down to the bottom again. Hold it to the back. And then you want to put your candy in. Now I've got all kinds of candy. I tried to kind of recreate these. For my sample, I bought these kind of healthy popsicles, but honestly, they don't look nice decorative in the bags. So I got some standard lollipops. So I'm going to put that in the bag. And I got some candy corn and some Smarties. And I also bought some Jawbreakers. So that's plenty. And I am going to staple this one. So I'm going to fold these gusseted and fold this over and just staple it. We're going to be putting a tag over this so it'll cover the staple up so you don't have to worry about that. And then these are the decorations that I have for the Halloween version. And these are all from the Fright Night dies. I used the smaller of the two in basic gray. I used Boo. I only needed 2 of these spider webs. The spider. And there is a hole punch here. And there will be some confetti from that. These labels are 2 inches across, so if you put this on the 1-inch mark, you can score it in the middle pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. And this kind of covers up this back part as well as covering up the staples. And then I'm going to put these on, and you kind of have to use the liquid glue. You could sponge it on if you want to dedicate a sponge to that. And I'm just putting it in the center part. And while I've got this out, I might as well also put the glue on the Boo. When you've got thin pieces of cardstock that you're using the liquid glue on, if you give it a chance to dry a little bit, if you're patient and actually let it get clear, it stays sticky. But of course I very rarely have patience to do that. I'm putting the point in the middle and the side even, and I'm having one or two of these loopy things sticking out past there. And the same on this side. One or two of those loopy things. And then I'm going to stamp a frame. And this is from the Sign Design bundle, which has quite a bit of, it's got Happy New Year, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and I'm using the frame for this one. And just Memento ink. And I'm going to want my label going down, so I want the straight edge on top. I cut this cardstock to 1.5, so it has plenty of room to go in the punch, and it also keeps you from getting crooked. It also allows you to turn it either way to go in the punch, because even though this is the way we want it to go in, the punch is situated so that the curved part is on the top. So for the fall version, all of it is the same except I use Season of Thanks. Also from Sign Design. This is 2 separate stamps. And again, it fits on here. So the gray and this is both the same. I just didn't put the spider webs on here. I'm putting Boo centered here. And I think I went flat with this. You could certainly pop it with dimensionals. But that covers up the center of those spider webs. I'm going to put the spider on with one of these black mini dimensionals. So it sticks out a little bit. And you can put it anywhere on here. You could even put it down here. That looks a little spooky. And there you go. Again, you could make these treat bags for any holiday or even just birthday. They're very simple to do. Here is the web address where you'll find the free detailed directions and links for the products I used. I also offer lots of resources on my website. Click Shop to see the online exclusives, clearance items, my frequent shopper points, and the products I offer to make crafting more convenient. That includes a cardstock sampler for all the current Stampin' Up! Cardstock and samplers for the Stampin' Up! Cardstock going all the way back to 1997. Click Inspiration to scroll my projects. You'll find the directions and images all the way back to 2011. You may also want to check out the Basics button where I share about stamps, ink, and paper, card cutting, bases, and layers, and some of my favorite tools. Click Getting Organized to find lots of free resources like case inserts, labels for just about every product, catalog tabs, color tools, and much more. More organization means more time for crafting. Click Evernote Current Products to learn how you can share my Evernote notebooks. The Current Products Notebook allows you to search every item by name, number, type of product like stamps, designer series paper, tools, themes like birthday, friend, baby, masculine, and even individual words. I also share a notebook with retired products going back to about 2015, and there's lots more that are older than that. Click Stamp Together if you're in Ventura County and come stamp at my house. You can also join my team if you're anywhere in the United States. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to my website so you don't miss a thing. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.